Welcome to the city of Ocala. A peaceful place where things are usually quiet. But every once in a while, something big happens. Even then, it's only another day.
Welcome to the Swervy Jones Show on RiseandShineNetwork.com. I am your host, Swervy Jones, and running the broadcast, as always, is Booyan. Don't forget to go to the Rise and Shine Network store and get you a RSN t-shirt. Quit bullshitting. Get you one today. And realrebel.spreadshirt.com. On today's show, director, cast members, Eddie Samsonite. Reoccurring guest on the show, back again. He's gonna. Here's what's gonna happen with Eddie is he's gonna become a steady, reoccurring person on the network, bringing talent onto the network.
I was actually just talking to John Townsend, the guy raising
Project, son, project.
Setting all kinds of things up to come back for Becky Sin and John Townsend with the races and all that.
Yeah.
So
Whole bunch of shit. I heard you're turning into superstar. That's what I heard.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor. Come on.
Only another day in the studio. We're gonna talk about the movie, the release, which the way I understand was a big hit. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Bronson, director, making things happen.
Yeah, many different roles. I mean,
you're not. I was. Eddie told us. I think last time on the show we were talking about it. It was you're doing like everything.
It's the cool thing is a lot of people are doing everything. A lot of people that are involved in makeup are also actors or zombies in the film. It's there's a lot of people get involved in a number of ways. It started with me and my sister. We wanted to make a movie, and we were all kid-like and childlike. We were kind of high on the bike trails. And we said, we're going to make a movie, and, let's do something. Right? Yeah, we're going to make a zombie movie. I mean, quite honestly. Yeah. And from that, like, we got a bunch of friends together. We hunted down Eddie Sampson. For some reason, we had this bum character, this drifter living in the woods, and, that's Eddie's character.
He's not a bum.
He's not a bum, excuse me, but he's bum-esque.
Yeah.
Okay. He's could be mistaken, for a vagrant. But, anyways, we got a bunch of people together, friends, family, and we did it. We tried to do this whole entire movie-making thing. Yeah. And we totally failed. Like, we realized how hard it was to actually make a movie.
The first weekend.
Yeah. Beyond that, we decided to start working with some local bands. We got together with Selfless from Ocala. They're in our trailer. They're featured in the film a lot. Their music's all throughout it.
Yeah, I went and checked their page out.
Yeah, they're really
cool.
cool.
To some of their music.
Was it decent? Yeah, I mean, they got a great rock sound. They got a great following. And linking up with them and saying, hey, we're going to do a zombie rock experience. And we started filming, like, from that perspective and doing that story. Like, it just blew up, man. We were, like, shocked. Like, over 100 people come out to be a part of this madness that we threw together. And then all of a sudden from that, like, all these ideas just kind of spanned out and all these new opportunities. And it became a lot more than we ever intended it to be. Or, it's cool. It's cool. There's always a good... Yeah.
I remember when Bronson called me
good
about
baby noise in the background.
I'm thinking about, getting up with Selfless and having a concert and, along with an event filmed during the concert with the crowd and shit. And I was like, that's genius. Yeah. That's genius. Great idea.
Yeah, Bear. This is my sister.
Yeah. I didn't introduce her because I forgot her name. But
Her name
you.
is my sister Darian.
I was hoping you would say something about it.
Yeah, no, it's my sister Darian.
Yeah.
She doesn't. She's.
And you're one of the lead roles in it, right?
Yes. Edward plays the character Emery, and Darian plays Ness. You know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bronson and I hatched the idea, and I helped him with a lot of the production work in the beginning.
Right on.
Producer like.
And producer like.
Yeah.
Not,
Producer. No, as a producer. Yeah.
Can I get you to take over for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Boy, I was gonna ask you some questions. I got something I gotta go handle.
Hey,
last minute emergency.
Yeah, it's all good. What I want to know is how the hell did you get that cymbal shot, man? That shit was crazy.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Was that tricky?
Bronson built an awesome rig.
Child.
Bronson built a badass rig.
Basically, honestly, dude, it was like
I mean, you don't have to give out the whole thing if you don't want to, but you know what I'm saying? Like
the cymbal shot. It was a great idea. It was a suggestion given by one of our cinematographers. I remember Jake Jakowitz. He's our director of photography. Came up with a lot of ideas that were like very Sam Raimi-ish. You know, they were like Evil Dead classic, and the cymbal was one of them. It was a piece of wood with a drill bit attached to it, glued to a cymbal, and you know, just a cameraman following a cymbal through a crowd. It was
and it just worked.
It worked. Yeah, well, we did it twice actually. We did it at 2 different events. It was a lot of fun though. The cymbal thing. We did other stuff like that, other special effects that were low budget because we really were working with only the talent and the resources we had available. People gave their time, which was the greatest gift ever. Yeah. But we didn't have, you know, a whole bunch of Hollywood, you know, special effects that we could do. Yeah. We had to, you know, think about what we could do, and that's one of the reasons we kind of drifted towards comedy. I think, you know, that to make something funnier with a lower budget is a little bit easier. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter.
It has to come to you naturally though. Comedy, like it kind of has to already be there.
Dude, this guy's hilarious.
He is. That is
so hilarious. I mean,
we have good times.
Ness has some comical moments. She's a little bit more hard-edged, a little bit.
I'm klutzy more than anything.
The first impression, she'd come off kind of funny when we were standing out there, just by when I did the handshake.
Yeah.
Oh, hug me. Like, oh, okay.
Awkward.
Just being open,
awkward.
just being open like that shows that someone has that potential to be funny, right? Just naturally, you know.
I'm sorry I didn't hug you. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm not saying that. No. Yeah. I'm just saying it's a good sign. I'm saying not doing it.
He probably won't book you.
Yeah. No, that would be weird. Like dudes started hugging each other. Hey, whoa, dude. Whoa.
I break in with.
I fuck with Eddie sometimes. I'll be like,
it's cool now.
Hey. Can I get a smoke from you?
You know where they are.
So,
play with my hair.
Whoa.
I mean, it was
it's very long and shiny.
Locks.
Locks of love.
Lovely locks.
So how big was the premiere? I know it was a lot of cars. And you did what? It was per car. Was it like $8 per car or something?
$8 per car, super inexpensive. You know, we wanted.
And it didn't matter, like you pack it full of Mexicans.
You could have a flatbed.
Have a circus car, slap full of clowns.
Exactly, man. Yeah, it was just about getting as many people involved. So many families, friends of families, you know, people that have gotten involved.
If you were gonna rate it, what would you rate it?
Super R.
Not
R? Super R, excuse me, R. It would be R. It would definitely not be PG-13.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because after R, you're getting into like NC-17.
No, it's not that. There is nothing of that. No, it's rated R though. I mean,
I guess because
there's some language. There's some fuckery. There is some
fuckery.
There's some.
Please define.
There is some of the characters. Some of the characters consume drugs and alcohol.
Correct.
You know, there's some
rock and roll.
I'm sorry, there's not any nudity.
I'm not saying it has to have nudity in it.
No, there's been.
But when you say, anytime it's like horror,
it's a horror film. There's,
you expect like there might be a titty in there somewhere. At least one.
It.
Yeah, you expect it.
There is one scene where sexy girls with titties come running from.
Well, see, that almost works.
No, there are plenty
of bouncing and running, and you know.
Yeah, there are plenty of girls in it. I mean, I don't want you to think there's a lack.
No. I'm just you know that standard of horrors. You're always like,
dudes,
is there any titties in it?
Tits are gonna fall out.
No,
there's a good chance I might see a titty tonight. Okay, just a curious, just curious question.
And most
titties aren't necessary for a good movie. There's plenty of good movies out there without titties in them. But if there's gonna be titties in it, I'd like to know.
No, it's something to think about. We're working on, it's something to strive for in the future.
I'll write that down.
This is a conversation.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
You're like, I have to grope you noisily inside. Decide if
Fuck it, be ridiculous and throw a dick in there instead.
We do have baby dicks. We have a painting with tits and a baby dick. We do.
Whoa!
My sister is talking exuberantly about
Lots
this
of
painting.
nudity.
There's
There
a
is
baby
nudity.
dick right next to her. It's kind of awkward, but that's not what you
There's
want.
a baby
We'll move on. No, we'll move on from that. That's definitely not what you want. No, it was great, dude. There was 148 cars.
Okay.
Over 500 people. It was.
Nice. That's a good open.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're driving, it kind of made me feel like I was in like a 1960s flashback. Like you see all these lights, like there should be some creepy music playing. In the back,
And you did like a whole, you had like a whole stage show going on. It wasn't just a movie, right?
We got everyone together. We gave an announcement. Had
I
a
saw
little
some of the
ceremony.
pictures from the stage, and I was
Yeah,
like,
we
see,
had
that's
the-
dope. Like there's not a, you don't get that a lot.
Yeah.
A stage performance
It
and a
had
movie.
not
Dude,
been done.
we got what we got coming up for the 27th. I know. We're going back to the drive-in. It did really well. Everyone loved it. It was a great experience.
It's very grindhouses, like from like the old days, like how they would do grindhouses.
Yes.
I mean, it's not double features, but it's that vibe of like going to an actual theater and watching a movie, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
For now, it's like a Cineplex with luxurious reclining seats and shit, you know?
You like missed it on the face and everything.
That kind of like that to me, that kind of takes away from like the theatrical of like going and seeing a movie, like how like how like the old concept of a movie, like going to a theater, it was supposed to have kind of shitty sound and not be the most comfortable thing. It's supposed to feel like, so like if you go see a horror and you're kind of in a horror setting because of the way like it's laid out, you feel like you're in the movie, you know? Like I feel like this kind of not necessarily the shittier the environment, but the more rugged the environment, the more you feel like you're part of the movie. You know.
Well, I promise. If you.
To where like if I'm all leaned back, got my feet up, and I'm, like that's like I'm at home. That I feel like I'm. Like you're trying to make me feel like I'm at home.
If you got like
watching
some nut sweat in your car and you're kind of hot because you want to save gas. Because it's super expensive, and you're listening to the movie at a drive-in, it's all dark and scuzzy. That that could potentially some bad shit could happen. Like it could, it could go down. It could go down. And we actually that's one of the things we wanted to do at our first premiere was have like zombie actors walk and scare people. But considering, you got people, that's a hazard. Yeah, someone might try to be Billy Bad.
I thought the apocalypse was happening. I blew his brains out.
No, it's
Prevent
not
the
good.
assault of actors.
Not good.
Oh, that's hilarious. That'd have been funny though.
Yeah.
If you do that, I would film it while it's happening.
Absolutely.
That way, not only do you get that footage to help promo, but you could also be like, "Hey, look, hamburger! It's just a joke." You know.
Nice.
Right.
No, we definitely.
That way you can just jump, just flip the lights on. You know. Oh, it scared you. Hi, look, the lights are on this camera. Now we need you to sign this form.
Don't punch me, sign here.
No. Put down the gun. Yeah, you don't want. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah. I think there is a law in Florida. If someone feels threatened, if you come to their vehicle, like they can technically kill you, something like that.
Dressed in zombie makeup, and you have a zombie hunting badge.
No.
Yeah, it's a very it's a
volatile
volatile situation.
You've got a permit.
Are you giving the permits out at the door? The permits?
They're actually they're going to be one of the prizes that can be won.
Yeah.
At the
All right, so you're not giving them out.
We're not, but
so then not every card has one.
Exactly, but that's the thing. The person that does have them then might have that crazy sense of ownership.
Somebody would do
empowered
that.
by that shit.
They do some shit like that. They'd be like, "Look, I was prepared to take care of what I had to do.
I had it. I want it. I got this.
I bought one as soon as I came in here.
Yeah,
I was like, now if I'm gonna be at a zombie movie, I better have a zombie hunting ID. So, because you never know, the zombie might jump out on you and get you. And look, right here is a living example right in front of you. I was just sitting here watching this zombie movie, and zombie just jumped out, and I was like, "Pow!"
I didn't have time for it.
I had to do what I couldn't Judy chop him.
Judy chop.
Couldn't give him a karate chop. Couldn't do none of that. I had to do what I had to do and pull out my revolver and put him down. Yeah. But I got my license right here, so it's okay, officer.
My fault. I thought it was Apocalyptica. Wait, that's a band.
I hate to say it, but I kind of hope that happens because that would be a great video to promo your second movie.
I'm telling you, I know it's a. We got okay, so
it's a dark path to get promoted.
It is.
What can we say?
We're going back to the drive-in on April 27th. You might actually be able to make this, dude. We're starting at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Okay, so you have an early one?
Yeah, brother.
I can make that.
You could probably make.
I just have to arrange
make
for
this.
When is it?
You might have to leave halfway through, but I know you're gonna be enjoying it so much.
What time are you gonna start?
The movie doesn't start until 8:30. So you could probably only see a portion of it, but we're gonna have 4 bands playing. We're gonna have yeah.
Right now I'm in the middle of a movie and I want to finish it and I can't finish it because I'm watching it with somebody.
Right.
So we're like gonna watch it together. Like me and my wife were watching a movie. We had to stop in the middle of it. There's like a whole another hour and a half of this movie we haven't watched yet. And I'm like, and I know I can watch it, but it's just rude because we're watching it together. You know.
You don't want to do that. Yeah.
You don't want to skip out in the middle of a movie.
No, you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Well,
have you ever watched?
I'm sure if the first one did as good as it has, and not only you guys, but we've seen how much people have been talking about it, which is a good thing. I mean, I've sometimes when we share stuff and we're telling people like, oh, so and so's coming on, like sometimes nobody will like it, or some people won't because they don't know who that person is, you know. So it'll vary different. But I'm getting like people that normally I feel like don't know a lot about local stuff liking when I post stuff about you guys like coming on the show and sharing the trailer. So I'm like,
cool, man.
If they're seeing it, then that means the ring's even bigger than what I thought it was. Because this is close to my loop way across town, you know?
Cool, man.
So, I mean, like, people over here are talking about shit in Ocala, which is a good thing, you know?
Dude, what we've done with this film has been something that has been totally powered by the community, powered by a lot of different people just giving their time and their passion to it. Like, and it has grown from that. Keeping our doors open, we've created like a family type thing, just allowing people to come into it, and they've brought so much to the table. They've expanded so much, like I said, from just the originals, being welcoming, being open to ideas, and we've gone.
It's people from all walks of life. It really is truly people from all social classes, all races, all religions.
Yeah, and that's the same thing I'm seeing is awesome. Like you're getting a wide variety of people that are liking this movie.
Oh yeah,
it's awesome.
We've got Republicans and Democrats.
We got Republicans
and
Democrats.
Zombies and vampires.
I'm sure there's got to be like 1.2% independents in there somewhere.
Right. I'm looking for a libertarian.
And then that means like half the audience isn't even registered.
All right. We might have a tea party, a single tea party guy in there. I don't know.
Yeah, there is that guy.
A Teaconomics or whatever they're called. But I don't even know. I don't want to. Yeah. But it's been good, man. We're going back.
whatever political. Yeah, I like all of you.
Yeah. We're going back to the drive-in. 4 bands, the movies at 8:30.
I'm neutral on healthcare.
Healthcare, Obamacare.
Gun control, neutral.
Fucking Obamacare. Oh my god. Yeah. We're gonna have a good time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying too is if this probably isn't gonna be the last time you're gonna do it up there.
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you probably do it. It'll probably become a pretty regular thing for a while, I'm sure. So, if we can't do some type of screener thing, maybe in a couple months, if we're not able to get something worked out, we'll come to one of them and just stream live from the event.
That'd be awesome, man.
You know what I mean?
We would totally set you guys up a booth or whatever.
Yeah, we don't have to be like we don't have to be like on stage, and we can be off of it. We can honestly, we could sit in a car and do the show from a car. Watching the movie. That'd be really. Because we're talking about getting one of the Zooms anyway.
Science Theater.
That'd be really.
Yeah, that's what
we're actually talking about. You could help me with this for the sequel. We're starting to film the sequel on May 3rd, the week after the drive-in. We've done a few scenes for it. We're starting to work towards that project. Anyways, dude, one of our scenes is 2 guys watching the film at the drive-in. We're gonna film that night.
There you go.
We could go and throw Swervy, you guys in there if you'd be down to join.
What do you think, Boyan?
Yeah, I'm down. You know,
Down.
Sweet.
Yeah, it'd be kind of Mystery
Yeah, man.
Science Theater. You guys chill in the car watching it. We record
Put the
most of
camera
it.
in the
Yeah,
back with the
put the camera in the
shadows.
back.
Yeah, he's got a
We
great
might have
idea.
zombies run up to you.
That-
Please
it doesn't-
don't, please don't kill
Please don't
anyone,
cap
dude.
their ass.
Don't
kill us all.
Don't cap
But
their
yeah, we're gonna do that. We're going to City Hall, man. On May.
You know,
3rd.
you know what, just because you do it's comedy stuff.
Yeah, man.
That would kind of be funny if like the guys just like randomly in the movie, dude's like, "Oh hell nah, not this time, bitch," and like do some type of dialogue where it references the first movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No.
I see. No, he
You
doesn't get
don't.
it.
You don't because you lack vision.
Right.
No.
Right. Well, it's
No,
like,
like you could get like I mean I don't want to say too much on the air because then if we do
Right.
it everybody will
Yeah.
know about it.
Yeah.
So
right.
There's
No, it's
spoiler
cool.
alert.
yeah, don't
No
do that.
spoilers.
Let's
Yeah,
not do
spoilers.
spoilers. You haven't even written the second one yet.
Yeah, no.
Just getting started. No, but yeah, no, definitely we'll set up something regardless if it's being in the movie or running the show or doing both simultaneously.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Just
cool.
fucking do it. I don't give a damn if I get ate by zombies. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Put me on camera. What I need
Cool,
to act
man.
like, I'll dress the part.
Cool.
You know?
Sold, done. As you are.
It's the other bands.
What's that?
The bands.
We got the
Bands.
bands. Yeah, we got 4 bands. We're gonna have an
So how are you
all-day
doing
rock
that? Are you
festival.
doing? Are you you're like starting off with bands and then the movie premiere?
Yeah, it's gonna
Oh,
be
shit.
starting at 3 o'clock. We have Eroding the Past, Frankenstein, Lethal Existence, and then Selfless is the featured band in the film.
Okay,
Lethal
yeah, yeah.
Existence was in it too, but we basically have a festival of local musicians. Finished off by the featured
Carnival
musicians in the band.
Games.
Carnival games, zombie carnival games, zombie makeup being done. Prizes, craziness, yeah, all that. So we're gonna try to make it very festival. We're gonna have a Dunkin' booth. You're gonna be able to dunk
Sweet,
some
sweet,
actors
sweet.
and hot chicks, topless hot chicks.
Are you gonna dunk zombies?
It's counterproductive. Maybe once.
Yeah, you
probably-
should do like some type of raffle or something
Like
to,
watch
Right, to get a
you know,
zombie.
and get you
yeah.
a zombie.
We're like
Yeah.
watch the
Because it would fuck your water up.
Oh.
Well, no, your zombie, he's gonna have to die in the tank because it's gotta
He's
look
gonna
real.
have to-
Okay.
You're fucked. This is your last show right here.
Yeah, that could be the
But,
finale, and then a lot of red
Is this
dye.
real?
the
A lot of
final
red
Bolt
dye,
in
yeah.
the dunk tank.
Oh yeah, that's
junk
not a
tank,
bad
yeah.
idea. Throw a.
Fuck you and my lack of vision, asshole. That's all I'm saying. Back to you.
You could throw a scuba diver in the bottom of the tank before you do the zombie. And then, because when he jumps in, all the makeup's going to wash off. The water is going to instantly turn into muck. You're not going to be able to see him. And just... And don't ever have him come up before you close the curtains. And
Give him a scuba tank.
that might freak people out, though.
Yeah.
Like, they killed... That's good press, though. They
Right.
killed a guy who was acting like a zombie.
We've
No
been
zombies were
accident.
harmed in the making of this shit.
We've been accident free for.
What'd I tell you,
know,
Eddie?
Nothing.
No such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, no, I guess not.
We're not accident
That's not
free.
totally true, but
We were.
Yeah,
it kind of is. Because, look, I mean, like, Chris Brown beat the shit
Oh,
out of
yeah, yeah.
Rihanna.
Oh, wait, well,
And he's still fucking on
Hey.
top of the fucking money game.
hey, if you got good love songs, it does,
Good love songs.
He said he
Chris
went.
Brown.
it doesn't matter what you gonna do at home. It's,
If you write good R&B, you'll win.
Yeah, man, they're there to see what he's on stage, not
Yeah.
No, I just. Chris
He's got
Brown.
a song called "Don't Show Me Your Battered Wife," I think. No,
I don't know.
I don't know any good songs. Chris Brown songs.
We're
He
just
said he
making
did
jokes.
his. He said he did his.
I don't know why, but
year.
I just keep fingering the stickers in the cards. for some reason.
He said he did.
I'm
his
gonna deal them
year
out.
of,
Y'all ready?
Shuffle them
Nice.
out.
You
Yeah.
get a what?
You gotta find
Little
something
magic tricks.
fancy to put them on.
I actually did buy a magic kit today. I'm gonna show the kids what magic is.
That's cool.
Really a magic kit?
Yeah.
Like what kind of?
Big
what,
lots, 150 tracks.
I mean,
150
Yeah, for
tricks?
$20.
what kind of marvels of wonder do you have?
It's got the 3 rings and like
got 3
the
rings.
extending arm thing and the thing and it's
Whoa,
got
whoa.
a bunch of cool stuff.
A gadget arm? What do you mean extending?
No,
arm?
no, no, like
Go, go,
the
get
block
it.
where you cut the arm and separate it.
Oh,
It looks like your arm gets separated, kind
Really?
of like you would do with a woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they cut a woman in
Okay,
half. and
okay,
they'll separate
okay.
it. Yeah, you're doing like the same thing with your hand.
Like the Jesus thumb thing on Family Guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Okay.
Look at this. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Cool, man. What else? I mean, does it have any like what other?
It's got a couple card tricks in it. It's just got little kind of little dumb tricks. The pencil through the card.
Have you ever played with magical
yeah,
baubles
yeah,
before?
I've did marbles.
No, magical baubles, like instruments of instruments
You
of
have no marbles.
He
magicry.
does not want you to play.
I
with
did.
him.
This is bauble, magical bauble. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm no, because magic's pretty cool.
Like I said, magic balls. Like,
illusion.
I play with magic balls all the time.
No, I always want a magical smoke ball. Wouldn't that be the shit, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make
like
those.
yeah,
like I'm a magician.
Using that word.
Yeah. Oh, just all the time.
You gotta have a cape for that,
Yeah.
because then you can like do disappearing
for
and
the
shit
smoke.
by moving the smoke around and
cape.
shit.
That's a cape.
You know,
and
when I was younger, I got into magic. I did. I knew the cup trick with the 3 balls, where you make all the balls end up in the underneath one cup, the stack of cups, and all that stuff. I learned a little bit of magic stuff when I was younger. That way, but I got to the point where I was like, okay, I get it. I know how to do some tricks. And then it was like you see people do tricks, and you're like, it's a fucking trick.
So it totally like okay.
But so that's what it's supposed to be.
I would tell you one thing. I would tell you one thing about that. Like making a film has totally stolen the thunder out of watching films or television. In the same way that doing magic has robbed, it's desensitized you to the process. It's broken the dream. Watching other movies now, you're
the same thing happens with music. Like once you break to like the backstages of places and you've been to different clubs and stuff and you've been backstage, like that illusion of like, oh, I'm going to see this band. We're rock out tonight. Like it's gone because you're like they're just regular dudes hanging out in the back. Like they probably should just be hanging out up front.
Right.
It does. It always kills that illusion when you get to look at the guy behind. The Oz of whatever the
Once
the
you go behind the
industry
curtain.
is. Yeah.
Do not go behind the curtain.
Yeah. Once I see the guy that's back there talking in the microphone, it's like,
It's not what I pictured.
Yeah, that's not what I thought.
Let us never go behind the curtain.
Yeah. Go behind the, but you have
Metaphorical
to
curtain.
get things,
You have to.
you got to know how certain tricks are done and how
Then
things
can I pray that
happen.
there's yet another curtain behind that curtain?
Yeah,
There's always another curtain.
Yeah, there's always another curtain.
There we go. Hopefully there's always another curtain.
Hopefully the guy has a more curlier mustache and is more bald every time you walk behind the curtain.
I'm sure he's definitely more epic and more, more Marvel.
More
There's more
epic.
revelation when
Yeah.
you go behind that curtain.
He's got like
With
a Fu
each
Manchu
curtain. Yes.
sitting like next to
Eventually,
like
I want him
like
to
a
look
golden camel.
He needs to look like one of the guys from Big Trouble in Little China, the old guy.
Or
from
a
that
whale
movie.
stapler.
Yeah,
Good
dude,
name
that's
drop.
a whale.
Yeah.
Right, Eddie?
Yeah.
Whale stapler.
We need proceeds to murder more whales and make staplers.
That was a crazy ass old movie, man. That Big
Yeah.
Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that movie
That's
rocked, dude.
yeah.
It had 3 ratings in it.
Had what?
Yeah, 3 electric.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah, ratings. Yeah.
3 ratings.
Yeah.
And it had who's
Yeah, I
it?
didn't realize that
Kurt
till watch
Russell.
it after you're adult.
Yeah, Kurt
Playing
Russell.
that game. Yeah,
You remember
Kurt
Big
Russell.
Trouble in Little China?
Yes.
It's like up there with Goonies and
Yeah.
Yeah,
other
yeah,
classic Army of Darkness. Good, just super cheese.
Yeah, they got that white evil Chinese dude with the little beard.
Yeah, and he's like got the nails.
Yeah.
Those nails are crazy.
Yeah. The ninjas have different powers. See, we try to. I definitely want to keep. I love comic books.
Yeah.
And things that are cheesy, campy. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I do. I'm super nerd, truly at the heart.
Oh,
But-
in the heart I am too. Like I love comic book shit, and
Right.
anybody who's into comics, I always turn them on to Comic Head, which is a Kevin Smith C-Smod channel.
Okay.
I have a show on there called Comic Head. The fucking funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate Kevin Smith's style. Like
Yeah.
he.
No, this isn't even Kevin Smith though. That's what's
Not
cool
even.
about it. This is
Yeah, somebody else.
Kevin Smith found this guy and
On
was
his
like,
channel.
"Fucking your shit's amazing. You don't have enough hits. Why don't you be on my channel?"
Hell
And
yeah.
was like added him to his channel. The guy basically
That's cool of him.
does like a vulgar summary of comic books. So he's
I
like,
got you.
this motherfucker does this, and he
Yeah,
busts that bitch, and they get into a fight.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
thing you know, we gonna cut over to Peter Parker, and he having some face pussy. You know, shit like that. Like,
What?
it's fucking genius.
That is-
Oh, yeah.
They
that
talk about
sounds
like
awesome.
kissing, like it'll be like Spider-Man's over here kissing
Yeah.
kissing Mary Jane or whatever, but he calls it face pussy.
Fuck yeah.
You know,
Nice.
and he's like,
He's
or,
like,
or
face
like,
battle.
or like if there's like a shot of like someone holding somebody's hand, he calls it hand pussy.
He flies
Yeah,
through
like-
shit too.
Yeah,
Really
it's
fast.
real quick, real fast to the point, and he does like whole series. Like he did like I think the last one he did was House of M, which is like
House of Magneto.
it's
Yeah,
Magneto's
cool.
daughter, like changes the whole universe and shit and all that.
Did you ever read The Age of Apocalypse? Did you?
No.
That's a good.
I fell out of comic books a long time ago, and then here recently. I got onto Comic Head, and I feel like that's where I get my updates from now. Is
So you have like the crazy internet rambling Cliff Note version of comics.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Comically presented. No, I mean that's great. That's a
I've
good
seen
way
like
to digest.
that. Like I've watched him talk about House of M and like Wolverine gets old or some shit like that. Like I don't think that's what the book's called, but it's like an old Wolverine.
How does Wolverine get old?
Eventually.
No.
Yeah, eventually.
Well, that's the thing is eventually.
Something probably suppresses his powers.
Well, no, it's not that he doesn't age. He ages really slow. So it's probably like the way this kind of read, like, or the way dude summarized what he read was like half of the United States is like the Hulk. Like it's a Hulk family, so there's like a whole bunch of Hulks running like half of the country. Yeah, exactly. And Wolverine is like old and like married and has kids now. Oh. So it's like hundreds of years in the future.
This just sucks.
Yeah, that just sounds.
Yeah, no, Wolverine's not fighting. But no, it gets good because at first Wolverine's like, I ain't fighting. I'm not fighting. And
I'm sorry, but Wolverine can't take an army of Hulks. He can't take a half of America worth of Hulks. That's just not realistic.
Wait
I love Wolverine.
Wait for it though. But you give him enough heat, he might.
But if he had enough,
if he goes berserker, he might. You know what I mean?
All right, we're
I
talking.
guess we'll never need a plastic.
So this is what happens. I'll go ahead and spoil alert you.
Just do it.
He rides around with Hawkeye, and Hawkeye's like, "Let's fuck these bitches up." And he's like, "No, I don't fight." And he's like, "Fuck that."
rides with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Of all characters,
well,
Hawkeye.
What happens? Okay, let me start from here. This is what happens.
Okay.
Wolverine is hanging out with his family, his wife and his kid, and the Hulk comes out, and they're like, "Look, bitch, you owe us money." And he's like, "Nah, fuck that." And they're like, "Bitch, you owe us money, or we'll kill your family, because you know Hulk Planet don't fuck around with the Hulk Planet." He's like, "All right, I'll do what you want." He's like, "Go get this money." Okay, so he leaves with Hawkeye to go get this money. They trying to do some old cutthroat, let me get some money. Well, Hawkeye's like, "Let's fuck these bitches up, take their money." And Hulk's like, "No," or Wolverine's like, "No, I'm not doing that. I don't fight." So the whole time he's not fighting. Well, he ends up coming back home. When he finally gets back home, the Hulk family done killed his family. Well, now he goes berserk and starts cutting bitches up. He doesn't kill all the Hulks, but he kills the brothers and sisters that came to his house, and then goes and kills the main Hulk.
Where they Hulks?
David Banner or whatever the fuck his name. Not David Banner. What the fuck am I talking about?
Bruce Banner. David Banner. Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The Hulk. No.
Switched to rappers all of a sudden.
So he
and then a little Flip was in the shot, and the scene started scrolling. There's a big crowd behind him. No.
He kills Little Flip. Game over. So
but no, he ends up fighting the original Hulk and kills him. But that's it. He doesn't like go fight the whole continent. He just like kills off like 4 of them, which Wolverine could maybe do. He could cut bitches' heads off and ride the fuck out. I mean, he could do that.
Yeah, but he's old.
Hulk's pretty tough though, yeah.
But he's made of super
adamantium.
Can't break my bone shit. You know,
can't die.
The Hulk can hit him as hard as he wants. The Hulk's not gonna kill Wolverine unless he rips his head off, and the Wolverine's not gonna kill Hulk unless he cuts his head off. That's about the only way that's going to go down.
It's all about decapitation. Decapitation has become the way of killing someone.
Highlander.
I think we need to see a string of characters.
The Highlander changed the world. Everybody want to be a fucking Highlander.
The only one.
The quickening.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean Connery. Ramirez. Emery, you must have his head if you want his power.
Dude, I remember Highlander Part 2 when that evil dude comes back and like he's running pedestrians over on the sidewalk.
Oh, that's a bad
because he's from back in time and he travels to the future and he like ended up driving.
The future's moon Highlander.
So, yeah. And he's like just clipping people on the sidewalk and just laughing his ass off. I remember watching that and laughing my ass right along with him.
Oh yeah,
he was pretty. I'm like, that's awesome. It's hilarious.
Highlander is great stuff for sure.
Real good.
That was before Grand Theft Auto, so.
Yeah.
And then when I got Grand Theft Auto, I was fucking decapitating bitches.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
Blow his brains out. Straight up.
First thing he did with Grand Theft Auto was like, "Where's the cheats?"
Yeah.
I don't care about the game, man. I just want to.
You didn't give a damn about the game. You're just running around, running in circles, trying to get a cheat to work.
Right.
What'd I do wrong?
L1.
Oh, let me check it.
Yeah.
Waiting for a tank to drop out of the fucking sky.
All right, there's tank. Got him. All right, we're going to jump in there.
I think everybody had to see how long you could hold off the police.
Yeah, oh yeah.
How long you take, how many
Barricade back in a little corner where you had yourself blocked.
You know
because nobody likes them anymore.
No.
There was a time in American history where the policeman was valued as a patriot, someone to help the community. But now,
Barney Fife.
you're a fucking fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
90% of the time. Every once in a while, you'll catch like a young guy, like, he's going to change the game. No, the fuck you're not. Shut the fuck
I had a
up.
phone call, someone that was warning me that, yeah, man, they're pulling everyone over, checking everyone's insurance papers, and even on the news. And I hate when the news, like, has a broadcast just to rub shit in your face. You know, gas prices are going up because it's the
You know what I've seen a couple videos of people doing is cracking the window and they're putting their ID with I will not talk to you without a lawyer kind of card and handing it to the cops like that, and the cops are like, you can see the look on their face. They're like, I'm not doing that today. I'm not gonna be that cop. And they're like, all right, have a nice day. Yeah. No check, no nothing, no talk to him.
Yeah, just not going.
They're like, can you roll the window down? Dude's like, nah, I can hear you. Yeah. And he's like, boom, read that, dude. Cops are like, have a nice day, sir. Yeah. And they're like, get this dude fucking out of here before we have a scene.
Got to the point where if you bring up probable cause, they act like you're causing trouble just for bringing that up. Like, no, I'm just.
But if I'm certain that don't fuck with me,
right.
Yeah. So you just take it one step more and you say lawyer.
Yeah,
it's not even talking to you. I'm not even gonna try to talk like a lawyer. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no, don't try that shit.
Yeah, no, you don't want to.
He'll talk for me.
Yeah. Yep.
But anyways,
call that guy.
Yeah.
Call that guy. Lawyers when you need them. They're great.
Call that guy.
Yeah, I thought about just going and paying the pre-consultation that you do with a lawyer.
Like retainer.
Just so, the retainer fee, just so I can be like, hey,
you can always say I have a lawyer.
Got him right here. You talk to him. I'm not talking to you. You gonna talk to him. And
I already
like,
do
fuck.
Yeah.
Hello. My client declines any of this and that. And
Code 3427.
Yeah.
89 dash.
Watched a video where he pulled a guy over, like it was out in a stick somewhere, because it was like cornfield or some shit in a trailer. That's all I can remember. And he was in like an Explorer, and the cop pulled him over. And he's talked to him for a minute. What are you doing out here? Blah blah blah. He's like, I noticed that you've had an arrest for some marijuana, whatever. And he's like, yeah, but that was a couple years back, whatever. I did time. I'm out. I'm good. And he's like, you mind if I search your vehicle? And he's like, yeah, I mind. I really don't want you to do that right now. And the guy says, oh, okay, you mind. Well, that's just fucking great. You fucking mind. And he just flipped out. Flipped out. He's like, I'll tell you what, you motherfucker. Get your shit. Get the fuck out of here and don't come through. And he just flipped. But he didn't search him. He just flipped the fuck out.
Yeah, he had a little kid
on his dash cam. Yeah, like straight up.
The cop walks away. Dude's like, can I have my license back, please?
Yeah.
He's like, tries to throw it. But it's a card, so you're not really going to throw it. So it's like flaps to the air.
One of them throws that hurts your arm. He
and you're upset. You're upset that it only went like 2 feet in front of you.
Makes you even mad.
Flutters.
Fuck you.
And so he was just mad. He's like, I can't do anything. And he's like, I was going to fuck with you, but I can't. Now I'm just mad. Like, fuck you. Man. It was crazy. It was definitely crazy.
That's a cop that doesn't know the laws. Because a cop that really does know the laws will just say something else to try to get you to talk, and it'll go back and forth. And if you don't play the right word game, they'll get you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care what profession you're doing. If you're throwing temper tantrums, you're fucking unprofessional, and so you can get fired.
Oh yeah.
If you're a dishwasher, you do some shit like that.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out.
Word.
There's only like there's a few. I mean, there's a few situations that are called for like that's kind of like I'm mad.
Throwing a bitch fit.
Yeah.
I think you can. Yeah.
Well, part of their job is to stay calm.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you're not staying calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every job.
Shut the fuck out.
It should be about staying calm and keeping your composure. You can't really throw a bitch fit. You can't be uncivil.
Once you cross that border, you lose like a lot of your like rationality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Blinded by rage.
You're like you think you're right, but then if like you were to watch it back, you're like, oh shit,
man,
what the fuck?
Not everybody can pull a Spock though and admit it. That's the problem. Is they can't be like, all right, I'm being irrational. I need to stop.
All right,
That's
I
a
flipped the
big
fuck
problem.
out. I snapped. Sorry.
Right.
It's my fault.
Okay.
Won't let it happen again.
Yeah.
See, that like if you was a smart cop and you did that, you could be like, hold on. You'd call for backup and be like, hey man, I'm being irrational. I'm being irrational.
Take over.
He's not cooperating.
I mean, he should. I mean,
It mean when you're stupid is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't even understand it because with the probable cause shit. I mean, I've been you know, it just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it doesn't make sense to even flip out because he could have just
Yeah.
pulled any kind of other card. Like, well, I smell weed.
No.
Get out of the car. Some shit, you know what I mean?
The thing
If he
with
really
probable
wanted to.
cause is supposed to be, hey, we heard that a dude just got axed down the street.
Right.
You got an axe. You're holding an axe that has blood on it.
Right.
I think I need to check you out. That's probable cause. You know, like,
But
this
not because you
yeah.
had an arrest, you know,
Yeah,
3
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Especially a couple years ago. I mean,
Yeah.
he did his crime, he did his time.
Yeah.
That whole hanging over
It's
your head
ridiculous.
bullshit.
Whole fucking thing's ridiculous.
It is.
Stupidity. Snishness.
Watch a lot of that.
What an asshole way to put someone right on edge just because you're getting pulled over.
Hey, did you see another, there's a cop. It was somewhere in Florida. I don't remember where it was.
We're like stuck on cops now.
Yeah, but look, this be real quick.
Stuck
He just
on
got
cops.
fired.
On
He
cops.
got fired because he had he brought Trayvon Martin
That sounds hot and
targets.
sexy.
he brought Trayvon Martin targets into
Yeah, yeah. I
the
heard
shooting
about
range
that.
and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
what the
You have
fuck
no
are you
sense.
doing?
You're fired.
Right. That's just not.
If the public could vote on that, you're fired.
Regardless of what happened during
Yeah,
that whole
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like,
It's just not
You got
logical.
shit in your
yeah.
house.
it's crazy. The Department of Homeland Security
Yeah.
was issuing and buying people targets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Kid-
yeah.
kid-
Yeah, with like pregnant women and
kid
shit,
with a
holding
gun-
babies
kid
and
with-
shit. And like,
Kid with a gun at the playground, not pointed at you, just had a gun. A lady with a lady that was pregnant in a nursery with a gun, and then
they
some,
say
you know.
Video games are bad?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's
Like,
like
why
a,
are you training people to shoot at those kind of
It's
people?
like a
man?
Rorschach test. You know, that's a very that's
Yeah.
a
yeah. Oh no,
That's
that's fucking
dangerous.
scary shit
Ladder
right there.
13 type shit.
Yeah.
It's an
Like
ink-
why? Like
it's like an ink blot that looks like a pregnant lady with like a questioning look of innocence on her face, but holding a shotgun.
and they're like, yeah, shoot that
They're
target.
like, do you
That's
shoot
the target
it?
shoot.
Oh, you shot it. You're psychotic. You do not belong. You do not have gun rights anymore.
You know what
And then,
Rorschach?
yeah, you can't shoot
Rorschach
it.
test made me think of Blank Man.
That
You ever remember Blank Man?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
blank man.
Yeah, Blank Man with
Comedy skit.
it's a
Blank
comedy, but it's with
They
Is
made
that
a
David
movie
Allen
about
Greer?
yeah,
Yeah,
and
And
Oh,
Damon
shit.
Wayne or not
Damon
Damon
Wayans.
Wayans.
Yeah.
I remember little bits and
Was it
pieces.
Blank
Damon?
Man.
Yeah, Damon Wayans.
Damon
yeah.
Wayans, yeah.
Funny.
And he did that Rorschach test, and he was like, "What's this? That's a butterfly, a Peruvian butterfly." And he goes through all these things, and then it's like a stick outline of titties, and he's like, "I don't know what that is. no, I don't know." He's like, "Sure you don't?" And he's like holding him right here and shit. And he's like, "No." And then he flips to another one that's like a rare something of shit. You know what I mean? And he's like, spot on. Anyway. Titties.
Yeah, titties. Big old titties. Anyways, so the premiere. After all
Will there
that.
be
No,
cops?
you're all right,
my
man.
tits again.
You get a sidebar segue. It's okay, dude. You can go.
Sidebar.
Life is young. It's all right.
That's the Swervy Jones show.
Yeah.
There you go.
Talk about what you got going on, and then we talk about big old titties.
Cops and titties. Cops and titties.
Cops and titties.
And every once in a while, fart jokes and penises. We
Some
call
fun.
them dicks and cocks.
Dicks and cocks.
Nice.
Dicks, cocks, farts,
yeah.
titties, and cops. That's just
Yeah.
it's a laundry
That's
list
a whole lot
of
of
fun.
tagging, man. That's a
And
whole
then,
lot.
Eddie, and then Eddie calls it cops on cops.
Cops on
No, me and Eddie, I'm gonna tell them those stories, some of those stories. Me and Eddie, we got this dude where right, and dude's actually been on radio shows with us like in the past, like like 4 years ago, shit, right? Dude used to come on our shows. So this dude is like just out there.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah,
everything
Charlie
he's
Brown.
got.
Hey,
He's awesome.
he's the real life Charlie Brown, which is
Yeah.
like hard for people to grasp.
Yeah.
But you'd have to meet him, and then you'd be like, "Holy shit!" Like, fucking Charlie Brown, you know? Dude's just way crazy. But he's funny. He's funny as fuck. But he always talks about just like he gets into some shit. You're just like, shut the fuck up, man. Why are you talking like that? So instead of like being rude, me and Eddie, he'll get to like something that's just fucking disgusting. Like he'll be talking about like bukkakis and shit. I don't know if you know what bukkake is.
Yeah, I
but-
understand.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
okay. No.
But he but he goes like past that, you know.
I get the point, man.
So me and Eddie will just be sitting
not
there, and then
good.
it's just like he'll get into one of these rants, and then we just
Just
start
talking about massive.
and then like 3 or 4 of us will start doing it.
I mean, start out, he said something that
And then
actually
finally
made
he
you do
shuts
it,
up.
you know what I mean? Then it became a kind of shut up thing.
Okay.
Oh, man.
You know what's crazy is Carl was just explaining a chili dog on his show.
Yeah, did he do it last night?
Nice.
Yes.
That That's so nasty.
Oh, we're getting booted off the
Nasty as
internet.
poop noodles.
You know, right? They're gonna kick us off the
Stop.
internet.
Oh,
Fuck that show and that other
This
show.
is nasty. I can't.
Yeah.
Get my purse.
Don't watch it with 'em.
Oh dear.
It's so much funnier than Swervy and that bald guy.
Yeah.
Like some old Jewish lady listen to us.
An old
The
Jewish
church lady.
How fucking awesome would that be? If we could get like an old Jew to be part of the show, old Jew lady.
Like,
That'd be awesome.
Jew comments or
Yeah,
something?
like 60 years old, is like just has that
Jewish
that
lady.
typical like stereotypical
yeah.
talk to her.
It's a funny
Like,
ass
yeah,
Swervy is so fun. I just love
yeah,
it. He's very
yeah,
entertaining.
just like that.
He's got the little green hat and he makes me laugh.
Yeah, we'd run commercials like that. Shit.
we could grab one of
So-
those.
Oh
There you
jeez.
go.
We could do that. We.
But that other show is so much funnier than that Swervy guy.
Good old cup of chili dogs.
You should have that. You
Couple
should
chili dogs. We'll leave the chili
Chicken
dog
eating
talking to
chili
Carl's
dog.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get that some
really.
wild shit. That's a good show though. You got a lot of good
I
fighters.
told him yesterday. I told Derek, I said, man, you gotta stop calling the Mike a dick, man. It's funny when it's like in the circle. But
Yeah. But that
Is he making
that
too many people nervous with it? Talking
No,
to
he's
you?
going.
You know
No,
he wants to.
no,
You know he
no.
wants to.
To himself, he's like,
Uh-huh.
hold on, let me talk in this dick and put this dick in my mouth.
he forgets the mic.
Yeah. So he's like,
Uh,
all right, guys, quick all in the dick. Right? It's funny because Kevin Smith says it, but he's in Hollywood, and his whole thing is like, if you're in Hollywood, put a dick in your mouth, and it's funny.
Ah,
But when we just say it constantly, it's not really that funny.
Right. That kind of picks up.
he's got a behind the joke scenes.
Yeah, he's doing like an inside joke
Yeah, yeah.
on the outside.
right.
He just makes it sound gay.
It's just.
I think Carl is fucking chili dogs.
Chili dogs and knocking people out and crazy shit. That whole
They're like, their show is like, let's beat people up, chili dog 'em, and put a dick in our mouth.
yeah, exactly. That sums it up. That's a whole lot of
Nothing more
whole lot of
humiliating.
other tags. And, you know,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right.
Hold
I
on,
can
man.
see the network, the rise and shine. You know, it's
we gotta get
a mass web of insanity.
It's getting wild. It's growing though.
Fits
But
up.
that whole
Like I was telling
circuit-
Boyan, I don't know if it's really funny, but it's fun. Like when I listen back to it, like it's not always funny, like the whole way through,
It's
but it's fun to listen to. You know what I mean?
That's all that matters.
Which
As
I
long
kind of
as it's
enjoy
fun.
better than being funny. Like just
It's
feeling
gotta
like,
be
all right, I'm gonna go
enjoyable.
for this ride real quick, and then just get zoned in and just listen to this funness.
Yeah. It's got to be enjoyable, dude. It's got to
Yeah,
be fun.
yeah,
It always has to stay something that's
Yeah.
exciting and yeah, you gotta.
When it's not fun anymore is when it loses, which is what kind of happened to us in the past with like network. It was fun at first and shit got so, we had so many shows going on and
Too
so
much,
much
like,
stuff
work.
and we were so open to like anybody that does local come to us, and then it was like, oh whoa, hold on, 'cause,
Oh,
like
slow down.
80% of you guys fucking suck donkey dick and are doing absolutely fucking nothing. You're just talking, you know. I should come on the show because I can rap, or I can do this, and it's like, well, what do you have? What are you doing? Well, I got something coming out. Well, what is it called? What is it? Like nothing. Like they did anything. It's just like, and then they're like,
Don't bring it up
you don't
that.
know who I am. I'm this and that and this and that. No, you're fucking nobody doing nothing. You're not playing
You
any
gotta
shows.
get some like.
You haven't recorded anything yet. You're working on getting shit recorded.
Yeah.
I can accept that
you're
you're
not ready
in
to-
the studio maybe, but
not
you
ready
don't
to promote.
have anything.
Yeah, that's fine to say.
You gotta get
Nothing
your
wrong with
product.
Working on something.
I mean, like, if there's no kind of story, like, if I can't go look at any kind of story of you, then you're not doing anything.
Right.
Like, if I can't go to, like, Facebook or even on fucking MySpace and, like, find something out about you doing something, like,
Wow.
you're not doing anything then. You're just sitting at home talking about, got a computer set up, talking about, we in a studio.
Yeah, one day.
We in the studio.
We in the studio.
Yeah. About to lay some tracks down right now.
Yeah, I'm about to, yeah, and, like,
With the boys in the studio.
the CD
yeah.
burner doesn't work, so
Right.
you're not going to have a copy when you leave. It's like, we did, man. We got a couple emails that was just like, are you kidding me? Like, you're not fucking anything. No, we're definitely not gonna play you. Like, you're
Look at it like a job interview, I guess, and of sorts.
kind of, yeah, but it's not, it's not like we want any control of anybody's shit or trying to be up in anybody's shit, but have something going on. Don't come on the show and just ramble about nothing.
That's for
About what
Swervy to
you're
do.
working. Yeah, that's for me to do. I don't have anything going on. This is the only thing I do. Yeah.
Hey, but that's not recently though. That was back in the old days.
Yeah, no, that was, we're talking
But,
about like 5 years, I'm talking about like
Going back to the
5 years
show
ago.
though, what besides that? Besides
Before
that
it was like
symbol,
these kind of shows.
besides that symbol
Excuse
thing.
me, last time I checked.
I'm
it was
just
the
saying, I've been
story.
trying to jump in for like 35 minutes, and there's like 10 minutes left. Going back, besides that symbol, what was there? What else was like cool? Like when you did it, like it was like, yeah, that was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like if you could single out a moment of the whole experience of making that film.
What was the most amazing moment?
Most amazing,
magical moment.
The most
Most
magical moment.
Emery, which is Eddie, his character Emery, has a badass scene. Everybody loves it, and it's just so great. He slides down a hill. He's running through the woods, and he goes under a tree and just kind of like
he like stumbles coming on a tree, swings
and he slides. And this slide is epic. It lasts for like a minute.
He's like this.
He pimps it. He pimp slides. He's just like laying into it.
Spreads the labia.
Of course, we had some special effects, you know, and special moves to make that happen. You know.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that he learned that when Carl taught him how to chili dog. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
The chili dog slide.
Chili dog slide.
Nasty. Oh, dude, please don't look it up.
Watch the show. No, just watch the
video.
No, just
Oh,
watch
you don't know what a chili dog is?
No.
Listen to Carl's show from yesterday once we post it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You'll find out what a chili dog is.
If I may speak on that as far as favorite scenes, like in this process, we only planned to do a couple.
We only
things,
had time for one explanation.
But, yeah, we had one experience. Well, we went one day. We went on the 16th. We went all over the city of Ocala to like the Appleton Museum, to a radio station downtown, a restaurant, a livestock pavilion. Went to this phone booth to do like this Clark Kent Superman hero transformation for one of the characters. Local park. Went to all these places, man. Like up in the community, bringing zombies, filming just total renegade guerrilla style from place to place to place, and like stuff like that. Like just getting out there. That was like, it was some really good stuff.
Those are the best moments.
Yeah, that was like creatively doing it, man. I did
That's what felt the best.
all the video editing on the film.
But everybody
myself.
who watches it is like, fucking Eddie is the shit. No, I'm just kidding.
They love Emery. They do love Emery.
My favorite part of the film, and which you know, it's like I wasn't even in the scenes or not, and it was a crowd participation. Some of the Rock and Dead events that we did. There was like 3 bands out there. Where he had with the cymbal scene, for example, he had the whole coordinated.
Check this scene out. Get off my dick. Yeah, no, I get it. No, I'm just kidding.
The choreographed crowd.
Looking at the scene being filmed in reality, as opposed to you don't know how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
I looked over and the crowd's all into it. I'm like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
You get that immediate response. You don't have to wait till it's posted and shit and out there. And
Now it started out as a web series though, right?
We were gonna do.
So, I mean, that's what Eddie was telling me. He was like, oh, I'm doing this thing. It's probably gonna be a web series, and all of a sudden he was like, it's a movie. It's coming out like a month.
We were gonna do like an 8 to 10 minute episode. A couple episodes. We were gonna do one about a rock concert, one about Eddie and Ness in the woods, and we were gonna have the same characters, and then we just
basically all your scenes in the movie started out as like web series, and then you were like, fuck that, just put that shit together. It's a whole movie.
Yeah.
Went from like filming like we were gonna film twice in January, edit it up, have a couple episodes. We started filming every weekend, and like sometimes on weekdays, it's constantly all the time filming stuff and editing stuff, and it's a lot of fun, man.
How long do you think it took you overall, like from start to finish?
It took us 77 days from the first day we filmed to the day we premiered our film.
Wow.
It's 122 minutes, and it's grown about additional 6 minutes since.
Yeah, so like the movie's technically not done.
Right. Well, we've when we're going back
done
on the
enough,
27th,
but we're gonna add some more.
We want to add it. We want to make it good. We want to get it ready for the festivals, DVDs.
That's creative marketing, though. I mean, it is because it's not you can't always get that with a movie. Like it comes out, like you'll get like the extended that was like already shot.
Yeah.
But like for a movie to like kind of grow a little bit each time you go see it, like that's not normal, you know.
The editing's been polished, and a lot of things.
So you're getting like if you saw the premiere date, now you're getting to see like a way better extended version of it.
You're getting extended. You're getting extended version, new scenes, better audio. More people are included in it, and we did a special shoot for the after the credits. Think Marvel Avenger styles. Like after the end of the movie, there's something preluding
more.
We did a scene, and we invited people down that couldn't be part of the first one. We did it last Friday.
Fucking love the Avengers. It was awesome,
dude. It was great. I love it, dude. That
was the best Hulk ever.
It's good. Yeah,
I agree.
What's that? You want to talk about?
We did the scene that Bronson's talking about, and we invited this little boy. He's so freaking awesome. He's had open heart surgery twice.
He was
He's
telling me
6.
about it. Yeah.
He's just such a badass kid, so we invited him down. So he's going to be featured after the credits in a scene
Sweet.
that we did kind of just for him.
That's awesome.
So we've added some new stuff.
That's
to
the
it,
one that was like the little kid that was a huge like fan of your character, right?
He's awesome.
Is that the guy you're talking?
He was
Yeah.
All
running around
young
like
boys
an
love
iron.
Emery.
His dad
They
said,
do.
His dad said, he was just dragging his
If I
son
ever
around
got
the
to
house
battle
for
zombies
hours,
and give
you
me a
know,
license, I
he's
would be like Emery.
I'm gonna be that. I'm be like Emery.
We'll see y'all.
Woo! Wow.
I'm happy about all that, man.
So you're not happy or you are?
No, I'm saying it's cool to hear the dad of the kid there talk about how the kid's just walking around the house like a zombie for weeks, for hours, walking around
waiting for you to come get him.
Yeah.
waiting to be mauled down.
Hanging out in Imaginary Land, Zombie Land. That's awesome.
Sometimes I wish my kids
Run
were
through
zombies.
all your plugs, like everything you got. Give all your URLs, where they can get it, check you, find you, all that stuff.
We got Facebook.com.
Yeah, we got-
Only Another Day. We got OnlyAnotherDay.com. We've got YouTube.
Our
which is-
YouTube channel, Only Another Day Saga. Our most popular video where you get kind of a good taste of the film is Only Another Day, the official trailer. Just type it right in YouTube and get a piece of it. Also has links to our Facebook page and our email and all that. We do a lot of our marketing on Facebook and through that network channel.
Everybody does.
Yeah, it's just it's a good way to do it. But
Eddie's over there has been having Facebook problems. He's like, I got 2 pages. I don't know what's going
I don't know how
on.
the fuck I did it, man. I ended up with 2 pages. I sent people there to go, hey, go check this out, and they ended up at the wrong, small, little, tiny, shitty page with nothing. It's like, oh, well.
it's all right.
Oh well.
Y'all.
But we don't need it. It's
Eddie's
okay.
Alter Ego has a Facebook page. We know.
Yeah, Eddie's alternate. No, but we do that.
His name is also Eddie.
I really
Following myself.
I really will
Not
say
Ed and Eddie.
Yeah.
a lot of it. Go check out Only Another Day, Facebook.com. Check out our
That's
Facebook
probably the
page.
best place to
That's
get
the
the
best
most
source of
information.
information. Check out Selfless. You talk about them, the band.
Yeah,
check
yeah.
out the band pages. We have, we tag other bands and all the people involved in our events. Check
out
those
the
people
Ocala
out.
Drive-In.
Check out the Ocala Drive-In. We're going to be doing independent film
27th,
festival there.
right?
I believe you had Erica Summers, Kika, who did Mr. White.
Yeah.
We're gonna be playing her trailer for her film when we go back on the 27th.
Oh, nice.
We're
Sweet,
gonna do an independent film festival this summer at the Drive-In where we
Yeah,
get some local
we
movie
gotta.
makers.
I gotta watch that so we can get. We're supposed to do like a review of
It's
Mr.
gonna be
White.
a big event then. It's like local power, man. Local power.
I was telling Eddie like a while back. I was like, you should do a fucking double feature. Because that's old school, old school, like we was talking about Grindhouse stuff is like double
That's
feature.
how we
Because
do
two
it.
two
That's-
horror movies.
That's
you
what we're
know?
thinking
That's
for the
what they
film
do.
festival. We would
Yeah.
do one of Erica's films and then one of our films and then maybe have some other shorts in between it. That type of thing, man. That would be a good
but
time
I
to
do
drag
see
out.
where it's like hard to set all that shit up because then you're not dealing with one thing, you're dealing with 2 things and trying to combine them. And it's
Where there's a will, there's a way.
That's true. You're right. Where there's a will, there's a
It's
way.
like one day during filming, someone come up and cause there was like a day where there's like 3 cameras running around filming, and somebody was like, "Man, do you guys even have a script?" I'm like, "Yes, we do have a script. I know it doesn't look like we do.
Yeah.
We're doing extra scenes while we're doing other scenes."
Yeah, we do.
a
A lot of the cool things is
They're
people
probably
just.
like, yeah, right.
just
Who needs
do
a
scenes.
fucking
Yeah,
script
right,
anyway?
Yeah.
They don't
It's
need a
called
fucking
guerrilla
script.
filming. It's guerrilla.
It's
filming.
zombies. We don't need any script. It's zombies eat people, and we try to make it funny. It's not that hard.
It's like Emery.
No.
No, it's serious. It's like Emery, look silly and say something funny. Ness, walk around like a bitch and like weapons and your little pigtails
Be
and
mean to Emery.
argue with them.
Yeah.
Zombies attack them. Film it all.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a lot more complex than that.
Yeah. But no, I'm not saying it's not. But
But when it comes down to it, you point a camera at these two and they do great though. It's fun.
I know. I mean, I can speak from knowing Eddie because I've known him for a little while. It's probably been like a little over a year, something like
about
that.
a year and a half by now.
He just naturally has just got that he's able to turn it on and off.
He does.
On and off, which is important. You got to be able to turn it on and off because there's a time to entertain and there's a time to talk business and there's a time to be yourself. You gotta.
Sometimes I'll flip out about a sandwich at 3 a.m, drunk, trying to order.
Yeah.
Public terrestrial. Man. They were like,
Hey, don't do that.
Buy one, get one sandwich 6 inches. I'm like, well, can't you just fucking buy a 12-inch? Why are you lying to people and having false advertisement and all this fake bullshit?
Yeah, he got really mad. It was.
I did.
Yeah, you got to understand. If you normally if you buy the 12-inch, it's 2 something. In this case, you buy 2 6-inches. We're giving you a 12-inch for 49 cents off.
In some ways, 12 inches not even 12 inches.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's 11
Yeah,
and
that's
then a quarter or some shit like
I
that.
want a free sub. Every 12, let me get one.
Yeah, that's what it should be. Every 12, I should get a free sub.
You owe
Fucking
me my
bastards.
inch of sub.
But, you know,
Where's my
I
inch
want
of
my
sub?
inch of sub.
when you compare Subway to real sub joints, Subway does kind of suck.
Oh, yeah. Kinda.
Cheap as fuck,
You ever
though.
walk in there and be like, man,
Are you running the trailer again?
Yeah, fuck that. Why not?
A peaceful place where things are usually quiet.
Oh, he's so cute.
I can't wait, Swervy. You're gonna watch this movie. You're gonna enjoy it. I really want you to see this, man.
But every
It's
once
a
in
fun
while,
experience.
Something big.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
We haven't used it in a while.
Even then, it's only another day.
Go see Only Another Day on the 27th of this month. Fall 2713
Driving.
at Ocala Drive-In. Facebook that shit.
Look at
Mark it, check it, like it, run it, go. I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having
Thank
us,
you
brother.
so much for having us.
To times in the future, we'll do something else again.
Yeah.
Swervy Jones Show. Next weekend, 420, bitches.
Yeah, man.
Special. Hold on. Kill the outro. Kill the outro. Fuck that outro. Well, we're planning on doing kind of like a human funk reunion show. I'm wondering. I mean, we haven't really talked about it, but what do you think about doing a longer show?
Oh, yeah.
If we're able to get them on.
Because we're talking about pre-recording, too. So if we do that, we get earlier. If we can get here earlier and do that, then we'll definitely do
This is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be me and Bouillon
And Jesus.
and Deezus, Deanna Lowe,
Hopefully,
Sweet Baby Deezus. He got all kinds of names. He's also recurring like Eddie, but more often than Eddie. He hasn't been on in a while. But Sarah Sony.
Yes.
SarahSony.com is our homeboy. We've worked with him for a long time over the years. All the people from the original show that started like the whole network.
That's cool.
So it'll be a reunion show next Saturday.
Awesome, dude.
Like they do with
So-
sitcoms and shit. Remember when this happened?
And it's a 420 celebration, so
Flashback.
safety meetings all night.
Safety
Yeah,
first.
definitely. Definitely.
Keep it
A
safe.
lot. Pacquiao will be in the building.
Okay, play that
I
outro.
guess.
I just wanted to make sure we got that across. Even though nobody listens to the end of the show anyway. You know. Swervy Jones Show. See you guys next Saturday for the 420 show. Only Another Day. Go check them out. And fuck your mother sideways.